experienced entrepreneur or even just an awesomely creative person? Do you find yourself frequently needing to jot down your goals, tasks, and even your daily to-do list? Well, I've created the perfect journal for you. The journal is called A Goal Worth Fighting For, and it is a 40-week goal and task journal just for you, where you can capture your weekly goals, targets. You can jot down some notes, and you can also have a weekly to-do list. And in the back of the journal, there's a blank calendar, a monthly calendar for you, where you can jot down ideas and things to do as well. This journal is provided to you on Amazon, and it will be linked below.
Which hall we gotta go see? That's like what's name here?
Right this way? Right here? Right here?
Well, you drunk, you get coming out the wrong hall.
We've been in this hotel before.
We have never been in this hotel
You
before.
got 5 things like this. We've been here just to go see Michael Jackson. This show here.
I might come back and watch the Raiders game when they play the Rams.
When they play them?
They're going to be on a Sunday.
I think it's the next one. On this side. It smells so nice in here.
Cause it ain't gonna be cold. December, January.
11. We got swept the cone.
You gotta just touch it.
Touch it.
There you go.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, this is much nicer. Hey you guys, it's your girl Kelsey Janae. If you have made it this far in the video, I thank you so much. You are so awesome. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, and of course the footage that you just saw, I just came back from Las Vegas, Nevada. Again, if you watch my videos or you subscribe to my channel, you know I've been to Vegas a few times. Actually, I want to say it's like 3 times in the past year, in a little less than a year. Yeah, it's my 3rd time, and I love Vegas. It's different. It's a vibe. I'm not really a party goer or a drinker or a gambler. I will gamble just a little bit. It depends. I did this time just a little bit because somebody gave me money. But that was a fun trip. And when I say somebody gave me money, my dad gave me some money. I was a trip with my parents, as you guys can tell already. It was a trip with my mom and my dad, and we had a really good time. And also somebody else did give me money while we were sitting on a machine. Actually, there was an older gentleman that was sitting there, and he got up, and maybe 2 minutes after he got up, I happened to look to my right. He was sitting to my right, and you know, it was like a round circle of machines, probably 3 or 4 machines. And after he got up, and after 2 minutes, I just so happened to look to my right, and I saw that he had left his cell phone on the machine. So behind the actual machine, there was a security guard's desk, and I was like, he left his phone. I'm looking for this guy. I didn't see him. I picked the phone up. I was like, I'm just gonna take it. I told my mom was sitting to the left of me. I told her I'm gonna take it over to the security guard, you know, in case he comes looking for it. But right when I was getting to walk that way, he came back up to the left of me. And I was like, hey, sir, yeah, you left your phone. And he was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I have lost my phone 3 times in the past 48 hours. And he said he had came from Bakersfield or some area in California. And when he got to the hotel, he had left his phone in the Uber, and the Uber had to come back around. I'm like, oh my goodness, sir. And the dude, I was like, what the heck? But I gave him back his phone. He actually gave me $20 for it. I'm like, look, I don't want any money. He was like, no, you're gonna take this money. So I'm like, okay. He gave me $20, and I gambled with that and won a little bit actually. So, but anyway, I'm just rambling right now. I'm not trying to make this outro to the video too long. So when we got there, we actually ended up getting there like really late on Saturday night, this past Saturday night. And you know, I'm coming from Atlanta. My parents are coming from St. Louis. I flew Delta, they flew Southwest. And we were actually supposed to be going to Los Angeles, but they were having like way too many restrictions. So we had our flight booked, hotel booked, car booked, everything to Los Angeles, and we just canceled all of it. And I flipped my flight over to, well, all of us flipped our flights over to going to Las Vegas instead of LA. So we got there, it was really late. And my parents, they are frequent gamblers in St. Louis. You know, here in Georgia, we don't have any casinos. You have to drive a country mile to get to a casino. But in St. Louis, there are several. And not just St. Louis, you know, the Midwest in general. So they're frequent gamblers. So my mom always gets free rooms, and sometimes my dad as well. But we had a room. We were trying to get a room for all the days that we were there at one hotel, so we would have to switch. But all the hotels that my mom tried, they were like, we will not give you Saturday. We will give you a deep discount, but we're not going to give you Saturday for free because of course, that Monday was Labor Day, and it was a very busy, you know, weekend. So they want to get all the money that they could. So we end up, my mom ended up getting us a room at the Tropicana, blah. Stayed there before, can't stand that hotel. That hotel, I think it was, actually when we were sitting there, I was like, the decor and everything, it looks like they have not updated that hotel since the 1960s. And I actually looked it up. I think the hotel was built in 1957. So I was a little bit off, but it's just so run down. And I was like, look, whatever, we're just gonna stay here just one night. When we get up, we're gonna go on to our next hotel. So the next few days we end up staying at the Mandalay Bay, which is an absolutely beautiful hotel. And I had to like basically tell my mom, because she always wants to get the rooms that are going to, you know, let her have the rooms for free and also have no resort fees, which a lot of the hotels, they charge resort fees, and it can be anywhere between $50 to $100 a day plus your room fee. So she was like, okay, the first thing she said is like, we're gonna stay at the Excalibur. I'm like, mind you, I've never stayed at the Excalibur, but I know the Excalibur is a lower end hotel because they normally stay at the Excalibur or the Luxor, which I know again are lower end hotels. And before we stayed, I want to say 2 years ago, we stayed, almost 2 years ago, we stayed at the MGM Grand, which is a really nice hotel as well. She got us free rooms there too. But I was telling her, like, look, try for the other hotels. You got the Mandalay Bay, you have the Mirage, you have the Bellagio, the Vdara, the Ari, and I stayed at the Vdara. I love the Vdara. It has like no casino, no smoking. It's just it's strictly a hotel. I love it there. But I was like, okay, let's try one of these other hotels. You never know. She was like, no, I want to go to Excalibur because I know for sure they're going to give me 3 nights and they're going to make sure that I have no resort fee. I'm like, look, just try. So she called the man. She called actually a lot of them, and we end up, you know, the Mandalay Bay was like the last one she ended up calling because I was on the phone with her. We was on 2-way, but I guess she would say 3-way because she was calling them. But she ended up calling the Mandalay Bay, and they was like, yeah, we'll give you 3 nights and no resort fees. So I'm like, see, you see, all you had to do was try. But yeah, we end up staying there. Oops, and I'm falling over. But yeah, we end up staying at the Mandalay Bay. I think they probably have the best pool, or a resort style pool. They have a wave pool. They have a lazy pool, lazy river. It's freaking awesome. It is such a pretty hotel. The hotel is, you know, it feels like a 4-star, you know, upscale resort. They cater to you in each and every way that you can ever think of. The rooms are beautiful and comfortable. The beds are soft. The pillows are soft. And no, this is not a sponsor video, by the way, but it's a freaking awesome hotel. And the room we stayed in, like the 58th floor, and our room was facing the strip, so we had a gorgeous view during the day and especially at night of the strip. And it was just an awesome hotel. We went to see a Hitsville Motown show. It was my mom and them. They said they seen that 1,000 times. My parents, they used to go to Vegas like every year before we were born, after we were born. But yeah, it was an awesome show. I had never been to Planet Hollywood or the Miracle Mile shop where the show was located, which was a pretty awesome experience. I also went to go and eat at Hell's Kitchen, which is in front of the Caesar's Palace. And what happened was, it was all 3 of us were supposed to go, but they changed their flight. They were supposed to leave Las Vegas on Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, but they ended up changing their flight to like 4. So, and they knew they had to get to the airport at 2 or so, like that, or maybe 1:32. And I had a reservation for all 3 of us at the Hell's Kitchen for 12 o'clock. And they were like, we don't want to risk it. We don't want to have to take our bags. They probably won't let us go. I'm like, okay, well, I just changed it, so I would just go. So I went probably about, and I got there at about 11:30, and I walked in the door at 11:30, and they set me at 11:31. So they set me down early. You know, I ordered my food, and you guys probably already saw a picture of the food I had. And I'm getting a salmon, which is on top of a white bean sauce. It was really good. And baked macaroni. It was so freaking delicious. And I thought I was gonna have room for dessert. I told the waiter I was gonna have room for dessert, but I totally didn't. He was like, yeah, I know that baked macaroni will take you over the top. I was like, yeah, I can't eat not a piece of dessert. Did that, and I ended up leaving. I was done by like 12:30, and I called my parents, and I was like, they were just chilling up in the room. I was like, I totally could have made it. I could have made it. We would have made it back to the hotel, what, at 12:45? They would have made it. But next time, and actually they're already talking about trying to go back in November. I don't know if I'm gonna go or not, but we shall see. But I had a really good time. I had a really, really good time. I didn't record too much. Went to Area 15. The last time we went to Vegas back in March of this year, we were supposed to go to Area 15, but we didn't end up going. It was a big group of us. It was like 11 of us. And I really wanted to go then, but luckily we were able to go. And when you look online, it's like nobody can really explain what Area 15 is. We were asking people. It was like, you just gotta go. We really can't explain it. And we just went, and it was pretty neat. You don't even have to be like an artsy-fartsy type of person to go. Everything is like, it is in, you know, glow in the dark, and they have like these things like to get in for free. It's free, but you can go to the different experiences they have there. They have like a hang gliding type of, zip lining type of thing there. There's a lot of different museums. There's, you know, a lot of virtual different things. A mart, like a shopping mart, which was really weird because they charge people like $60 to get into that shopping mart. I was like, why would you want to pay $60 to get into a shopping mart to do what? To shop? That's stupid. But anyway, it was very nice. It was very different. Again, I'm rambling. I'm making this outro too long, but I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And when you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so when I post the videos, you guys will be notified. Deuces.